Yes, the title of this video is borrowed from Big Magic. Hey guys, if you're new, my name is Anam. On this channel, we talk about anything that empowers us, makes us our best, authentic versions, deepens our understanding of reality and of our own self, and inspires us to consciously evolve, and so much more. Sometimes I share vlogs so you can get to know me outside of these videos, and I'm also exploring my own creativity. Whatever instinct, whatever impulse I receive, I feel, I follow it with the intention of love, growth, fun. Today I'm talking about creative living, and what better setting to learn about creativity than being with the goddess of creativity herself, Mother Nature. So I'm filming outside, so I am sorry if you can hear the traffic. There's like a very busy road right behind me. I recently read Big Magic. Big Magic is written by Elizabeth Gilbert. She is also the author of Eat, Pray, Love, and so many more. I first watched her, listened to her in an interview, and I was immediately mesmerized. She's so authentic, so clearly in touch with who she is. I loved listening to her past experiences and how she interpreted them, her creative process and research behind writing, and just generally how she spoke, her energy. Something resonated so much with her, like something clicked. In my head, she's totally my mentor, and this book has like further solidified it. It feels like my mentor or a teacher or a well-wisher is speaking to me. Her writing style is also so to the point, clean, fluid, easy to read, easy to understand, very engaging. It's the kind of book where you read a chapter and set it aside and think about it and then get on with your work. This is how I did it. At the start of the day, I would read a chapter or a couple of them. They're very short chapters, and it would be like a shot of encouragement and inspiration that aligned me with creative flow. This book couldn't have come into my life at a better time. I mentioned in this video, I'll pop it up here, that after returning from Seattle, I was struggling with laziness and lack of inspiration, and I got out of that state. But this book really helped me sustain the alertness and the excitement to get on with creating something. So I'm going to talk about 5 ideas from Big Magic that I really enjoyed reading and reflecting. Number 1, courage over fear. Elizabeth Gilbert speaks about fear, the mean stories we tell ourselves about ourselves. These stories limit our growth, they dampen our spirit, they make it difficult for us to go after our ideas. They hold us in this very stagnant space. For example, I don't have any talents, I will get criticized, I will get rejected or ignored, nobody will take me seriously, I'm too fat for this, I'm too old, I'm too poor, I'm too young. These are mental limitations we impose on ourselves, and they hold us back from exploring our unique gifts, from being curious what creative living means to each of us. I loved that she said fear is nothing new. In fact, it's kind of boring. We all have it. We're all wired with it. It's the same flavor of limiting energy that has been going on for so long, especially in the female gender, who tend to question their abilities a lot more. But choosing courage over fear is so refreshing. In it, we are aligning with an exciting way of life. A way of life in which the outcome doesn't matter. We are making stuff, we are creating stuff just for the heck of it, which is our natural state of being, as mentioned in my creativity video. It is a natural instinct in human beings to make stuff, to create stuff. Again, it does not mean that it needs to be something tangible. You can create ideas, philosophies, concepts. When we approach life with this playful state of being, we are aligned with courage, we are aligned with curiosity, We are embracing the roller coaster ride of life. We're okay with being scared, feeling vulnerable, taking risks. We're not attached with the outcome. We are enjoying the process, moment by moment. It does not matter if we fail or if we get criticized. It is all part of creative living. We know that we are growing in the process, which is the real deal. And creative living does not mean that fear disappears. It does not disappear. We improve our relationship with it. We realize that we are the boss, not fear. Fear is a vital part of us, but it is not all of us. It is a perspective switch. It empowers us, it pumps us up, it aligns us with a headspace to just go with the creative flow. Number 2, the myth of the tormented artist. She writes about this persona of the tormented artist that has been prevalent in like the traditional creative fields, like writers, poets, musicians, painters. This persona believes that in order to create something wonderful and impactful, the artist must experience suffering. It can also romanticize drinking alcohol or taking drugs. It attaches to pain, to drama, to dysfunction, because it believes that something valuable can only be produced through the artist's torment and suffering, and that you cannot be a true artist unless your work is dominating you like a demon. And you hate it, but you believe that is the only way to create. It's part of the package. There's a difference between discomfort and challenge, or pain and consistent suffering. In order to grow and expand, we do need challenges. We do need to put ourselves in uncomfortable situations. But to believe that big creative impact can only emerge out of suffering or dysfunction or darkness, that is not true. It can emerge from that, but why would you intentionally desire that? We can engage in creativity with grace and fun and excitement, even through the challenging, difficult times. Again, it depends on our perspective, on the story we are telling ourselves. A challenge could be an opportunity to learn something new through lightheartedness, or a challenge could be a source of suffering, because creative living is not worth it if it is not difficult. We can have a light approach to it all and still do incredible work. We can take inspiration from the natural ups and downs of life to influence our creative work. We don't need to romanticize misery and chase after it in order to be a profound artist. Number 3, ideas are conscious beings. This is the most exciting part in the book. I had learned that thoughts create energy. Whatever we think, we are adding to a pool of energy around us. Positive, uplifting thoughts will create that energy around us. Negative, critical thoughts will create that dense energy around us. If you walk into a room where there has been an argument, as soon as you enter, you can sense the density of that energy. Our thoughts, our emotions, our words, they all leave an energetic imprint in the environment. In the book, she says that ideas are living, conscious beings traversing around the planet looking for the ideal collaborator. When you have an idea, when you feel inspired, that is the idea inviting you to collaborate. It does not mean that whatever idea comes to you, you are the right host for it. You may not be the right host for it. It may not be for you at that time. You connect with this energy of inspiration. You connect with the idea and you let it know that now is not the time, or you welcome it, you get thrilled about it, and you and your idea get to work together. A lot of ideas are wanting to get materialized in the world. They are on the lookout for collaborators, friends, partners. It's pretty cool. And if you don't recognize or acknowledge an idea that is wanting to materialize through you, then it wouldn't stay there forever. It will leave and search for another host. You may have noticed that you get an idea and then you find out that other people are working on something similar. Or if observing the world, different companies across the planet may be working on something similar technology, similar problem, similar product. Ideas can go to multiple hosts. Whoever is willing, whoever is ready in the right circumstances can help materialize the idea. She gives an example of how she downloaded this incredible idea for a book and she started working on it. While she was working on it, her life circumstances changed, so she paused or suspended that writing for some time. During this suspension, some time passed. Then she was at an event where she met another writer who she really appreciated and admired. And in this energy of appreciation and admiration, when they met, they shared a kiss. Sometime down the lane, she found out that the other author was freakishly writing a very similar novel to what she had been writing, which she suspended. When they tallied the dates, they figured out that the idea of that novel had detached itself from Elizabeth and moved on to the other author when they shared the moment, when they shared a kiss. She says this is like the biggest big magic thing that has happened to her. Number 4, persistence and patience. So persistence is a very dominant theme in the book. Creative living means to show up every single day regardless. You follow your instincts, you go after them, and you have fun in the process. Do not be attached to the outcome. If your work is received incredibly well, that's awesome. If it is not received well or if it is criticized, doesn't matter. You move on and you create something else. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start somewhere and keep showing up every day. Create whatever you want to create. Just get started. Keep at it and remain curious. In addition to being persistent, you also need to be patient. I love that she said that getting things done is better than not doing anything at all because you fear that what you create will not be good or perfect. This hit home because in the past I've been a perfectionist. Like everything needs to be a certain way before I can start working. My desk needs to be in a particular way, the lighting needs to be in a particular way, the environment needs to be in a particular way, or my idea is not good enough, I need to brainstorm more. People are doing it better than I am. These were all like subconscious limiting beliefs because somewhere I strongly believed that I was not good enough. I didn't have faith in myself or in my ideas. I wouldn't work because somewhere I believed that it's not going to be good. And then when I did start working, I would be in this constant state of analysis that what I'm doing, is it okay? Is it good enough? Oh, it's not good, it's not cool, oh, I'm not being productive. So much energy was consumed in these psychological limiting beliefs. So yeah, do not focus on the outcome. Just do it because you feel like doing it. Set boundaries, finish the work within that boundary, and then release it. Let it go, move on. Because done is better than good. The more you do, the more you will improve. I mean, look at my first video. It wasn't that long ago. There is difference. Another thing which she mentioned, which I super resonated with because that is something I already practice in my routine and it works for me. It is to dress up for creativity. For sitting with your computer to create something, feel like it's something special, like it's your happy place. I don't go into an office anymore, but before I sit at my desk to create something, I get out of my pajamas and change into something else. Personally, clothes really excite me. It doesn't need to be something all out, even just a t-shirt and leggings. It's the process of putting together an outfit really lights me up. And doing that every morning before I sit at my desk to work on my YouTube stuff or create any other designs, it aligns me with excitement, with fun and confidence. And dressing up will mean different things for different people. For some, it could just be washing their face, or putting on perfume, or brushing their hair. Any ritual that works for you, that communicates to you that, okay, I am ready and I am pumped to create magic. Number 5, faith that your work loves you back. This is another part of the book that made me think and made me add some rituals to my daily beliefs and my daily personal development talk. She posed this question that we love creativity, but do we believe that creativity loves us back? We don't really think about that, do we? And if we do, we feel hesitant to say or believe that our work loves us back. We need to believe that everything in our life, the work we do, the designs we create, the art we produce, our food, our house, our clothes, our garden, our paintings, our music, our books, our planet Earth loves us back. Once we believe that everything around us in our reality loves us truly, madly, deeply, it will have a profound effect in our state of being. It will be the most beautiful of collaborations. And this is when things start getting magical. In the end, I want to say that I definitely recommend this book, especially if you are in the traditional creative fields like a graphic designer, UI UX designer, architect, painter, writer, who else is there? Illustrator, filmmaker. This is definitely worth reading. And if you're not in any of those fields, it is still worth reading, and this will definitely just, it's a very encouraging, light-hearted, happy book to read. Do check it out. I just realized while filming this video that this cover really matches my top. That's so funny. That wasn't planned. Maybe I'll use this in my thumbnail. That's all. Thank you for listening. Please share this video with someone who you think may find it useful. If you enjoyed it, I'd appreciate if you subscribed. Until next time, have an awesome week. Bye bye. It's a butterfly. This ambulance go. Please share this video. Oh shit.